نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم فأعرض عمن تولى عن ذكرنا ولم يرد إلا الحياة الدنيا ذلك مبلغهم من العلم. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala orders the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam in this verse, do not look at those who do not remember us, and their desire is nothing but the world, and they use all their knowledge to acquire wealth. Unfortunately, we Muslims have become like this. We have no time to remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala because we are too busy running behind the world. So much so that some parents do not even have time for their own children. They don't even know whether they are going to school and madrasa or not, whether they are studying or not, who their friends are, where they are going. My dear parents, we need to realize our responsibility. Otherwise, we are going to lose the younger generation. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam warned us that the children are born on fitrah, on Islam, and sinless. فَأَبَوَاهُ يُهَوِّدَانِهِ. Then the parents introduce them towards the wrong path. Those who do worry, they worry about school, but not madrasa. For school, we give them extra tuition, but for madrasa, we don't even know or we don't even make sure that they attend every day. We make dua that they pass in their school exam, but we do not make dua that, oh Allah, give my child hidayah, oh Allah, keep them on the right path, meaning we do not value deen at all. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us realize our responsibilities. Today's session is about the rules of eating. Number one, wash your hands, and it is mustahab, preferable not to wipe them. Proves Islam teaches us about hygiene. Cleanliness is part of Iman. An-nazafatu shatrul Iman. By drying the hands on a towel after washing them, you will be transferring the germs back onto your hands. Number two, read Bismillah before starting to eat. A Muslim can never forget Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Remember, Allah is the one who provides. Allah is the one who sustains. Allah is the one who gives health. Allah is the one who feeds. Allah is the one who gives strength. Aghna wa aqna. Allah is the one who can make someone rich or poor. Allah has appointed angels who look after us. There are so many angels that it is mentioned about Bayt Ma'mur. Bayt Ma'mur is the Kaaba which is in the sky. That there are 70,000 angels who do tawaf of this Kaaba. Once they finish the tawaf, they never get another chance till the day of Qiyamah. Imagine how many angels there are. It is mentioned about Hazrat Jibreel alayhi salatu wassalam, Dhu Mirrah, that he is the most powerful angel who has 600 wings. We cannot even begin to imagine the greatness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Number three, eat with the right hand, never with the left. Number four, do not eat with a fork and knife. Scientists have proven that to eat with the hands, the skin gives off healthy bacteria, which helps us digest the food. Number five, eat sitting on the floor, not on table and chairs. In one kitab it is mentioned that this is makruh tahrimi, meaning virtually haram. Remember, we should follow no one but the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, for whom it is said, إِذْ يَغْشَى السِّدْرَةَ مَا يَغْشَى. In Mi'raj, in the night of ascension to the skies were decorated to welcome the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Number six, do not waste food. We have a big problem in this country. We throw away so much food. We see kids eating burgers and throwing away chips. Some throw away the edges of pizza. Some throw eggs and flour at each other. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. My dear listeners, Think about those who are dying for a morsel of food and a sip of clean water. It is mentioned about one pious person that whenever he used to sit to eat, he used to ask which roti is yesterday's, and he used to eat that first. When he was asked that why do you always eat yesterday's roti first, he said that yesterday's roti is closer to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So in my eyes, that roti is more precious than today's roti. Imagine how the pious used to think. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the same thinking. Regarding wastage, it is mentioned in Quran, Innal mubaddirina kanu ikhwan al-shayateen. Those who waste are the brothers of shaitan. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala save us. Number 7. If you drop a morsel, if it's possible, clean and eat it. Otherwise, dispose of it respectfully. Number 8. If you do not like the food, respectfully refuse, but do not say you hate it. Number 9. Do not lean while eating, meaning we should make ourselves look like we are begging in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And surely we are beggars. We are in need of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's blessings all the time. To lean is a sign of pride, meaning it is like saying, I don't need the food. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala save us from pride. Once the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam was in Mina. The enemy said, O Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, show us a miracle. It was the night of full moon. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam raised his blessed finger towards the moon, and the moon split in half. The enemy saw with their own eyes, but still did not accept, and called the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam a magician. Proves some people have so much pride and stubbornness that even after showing them the proof from Quran, Hadith and Fatwas, they still do not accept. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala save us. Number 10. Do not eat standing or while walking like animals. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it easy to practice on every sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala not make us from those who تضحكون ولا تبكون وأنتم سامدون. Laugh at the Quran, do not cry upon their sins, and listen to music. Meaning, we should feel guilty when we commit a sin. It is said that the pious before, if they missed Salah with Jama'ah, they used to cry for 7 days. And if they missed Takbir-e-Ula, meaning the first Takbir, they used to cry for 3 days. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us from amongst them. Ameen. Wa akhiru da'wana anil hamdulillahi rabbil alamin.